a redirect over to here. And then if I look down at my browser, in this case I'm using Chrome, in the lower left-hand corner here, I'm going to see a download file, and I'm just going to click on that. And what that's going to do is it's going to bring up a text file, and it's going to show me, it's just Notepad. So in Notepad in Windows, it's going to bring up the actual code for this. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and highlight this code by left-clicking and holding down and moving my mouse to carry that. I just want to right-click at this point and hit copy. Okay, so I've got the code into my clipboard, and now what I need to do is to go over to TradeStation. Okay, so now I'm in TradeStation, and the first thing I want to do is to go over here to the upper left-hand corner and click on the View, and then Development Environment. So that's going to bring up the development environment, which you may or may not have seen before. Okay, so I've got a blank environment up here. Now what I want to do is to start by saying we want to build a new indicator, and it's going to ask me what I want to call this thing. And we could just say FE Theo or something like that, right? So we could just call it FE Theo just to begin and say OK. And then all we need to do is to do a right click and then paste in the code. Now the first thing that we need to do after we paste in the code is to verify it. So go up to this little checkbox here, and it's going to verify it, and it will let you know if everything is good. So this is all we have to do. At this point we can just actually save as, and we've already got our name for it, so we're good to go. Don't need to replace it actually. And now we're ready to use this indicator. Okay, so to apply this, I'm just going to open up any generic window here. And in this case, it's just a 5-minute chart on the TLT, whatever. It doesn't really matter what we're picking here, just to show you how to insert this indicator. So I'm going to say Insert Indicator into here. And I'm going to pick the FE Theo that we just created. All right, so what's important here is that we're going to use the right axis scale and make sure that the indicator goes on subgraph 2, because subgraph 1 is the price. So I'm just going to hit OK, and there you go. Now you can change all kinds of things on here if you want to. You can change the color of this by going into the style and the color. You can change the color of the line. You can change the color of the lines that are here, the blue and the yellow lines indicating the range contraction, range expansion limits for this. There's all kinds of things that you can do to change the format of this to meet whatever your criteria is. So that is how to download, create, compile, and apply the indicator for TradeStation.